Today is August 24th around 4:56 p.m. and this is what third video of the day. Um, so I'm gonna record what directed energy weapons and witchcraft targeting they did with me today in the afternoon. So I prepared lunch for my hubby, and I have a small rice cooker, and this is a new type of rice that we have bought. So, and my rice cooker does not have timing. It's a very small mini rice cooker that I have. And so I have to, whatever the measurement that they have given, what happens, the switch will just turn itself off after the rice is completely done. But I noticed that if I'm waiting for the switch to turn it off by itself, then the rice starts to stick at the bottom. So I have to usually turn it off 3 minutes before the rice is really done. So I don't wait for the switch to turn off by itself. I do it manually every single time I use that rice cooker. So but the rice to water ratio I always have to measure. So I already had experimented with the 2 different kind of rice that I've been using, but this is a third different kind of rice that came in my house, and so I have to still kind of experiment with it. And so I used for say 1 cup I used 3 and quarter cup 3 and 3/4 of water. And so I was, I just want to make sure the rice is not overly done for the Asian cooking that I was doing. Like I was making veggie stir fry, with tofu and all that. So anyways, so I opened the cooker after it was done. And I just noticed like almost 95% was done. So I just had to add a little bit of water and just let it cook for another 2-3 minutes. And sure enough, it was well done. But these people wanted to make issue about that rice. So when I opened it, then they didn't do anything. And when I went to serve, all they did was giving me shooting needle pain in my rectum, in my anus. So it's like basically they want to tell, oh, it's a poop, okay. Then when I went to wash the spatula with which I took out the rice, to serve my hubby, then again they gave me that poop thing, the shooting needle pain in my poop and all that. So, and then when I went to wash the there was a soy sauce bottle and it was almost empty, so I wanted to wash it out before I refill the new one in there. So I don't know, again they did the same thing. It's a poop. They again did shooting rectum needle pain. Then I went to wash the utensils in which I did the stir fry. Again, they wanted to make an issue. So again, they did the shooting needle. But they will do only once at one vessel that I'm picking up to wash that particular utensil. Then they start doing it, because I was before that I loaded the dishwasher. I washed some other utensils. Then they didn't do anything. But they only wanted to make issue about this Asian food, and I had made like a full plate of these veggie stir fry with tofu for my hubby, and he almost ate it all. Initially that was too much, but he like almost finished it all, entire plate. So I'm like, obviously he will eat only if he likes the food, and I've been preparing this past 10 years now. And usually these people have never made problems, but I told you since August, what was it, 20th, ever since I started posting these Maui fires and directed energy weapons posts on Twitter, that is when they started giving me shooting needle pains. It was nighttime when I started to post all these videos on Twitter exposing the use of directed weapons on targeted individuals, chosen ones, targets. So if they are doing on human beings, why can't they do it on people of Maui? And they are telling you right here in this article, this is a military article, right? Electronic surveillance, national security alumni, Stephen whatever James, strategic studies, army war. I mean, they're telling you that they are using directed energy weapons. You sacrifice your privacy and all that, right? Directed energy technologies, satanic cults, UFO cults. What are these UFOs and satanic? What are they doing? They're worshipping Lucifer. They're doing human and child sacrifice. If you just open up your any of the news channel, you just Google how many people died in initial reports were 111 people, because 11 is Lucifer's number. 911 again, it shows the worship and their allegiance to Lucifer, because 911, all these 11 numbers, it's not so spiritual that people keep talking about. It is Lucifer's number, and that is why these people have to show their allegiance to Lucifer. So there are 111 numbers. And then I was recently saying that there were 18 deaths. Where was that? 18. Oh, anyways, this 18 number also showed up. Was it some other news about wildfires I heard? And then again, the 18 number just popped up. So anyways, this 18 number, if you see any time in the news, you know that they are strategically placed, all these numbers, because 18 represents mark of the beast, 666, and that is what the Illuminati people use in their Hollywood movies, in their Netflix series, everywhere. What is Twitter? What is X? Why Elon Musk changed it to X? Because X represents crossroads that these people use for during witchcraft to summon their demons, to call them, and that is why you see SpaceX and Tesla, whatever X model, and the Twitter is suddenly X, and even there were so many other instances of X. And to know the in-depth of all the details, that how Elon Musk is working as a controlled opposition for these Illuminati, CIA, FBI, all these people, then you need to watch Almas Jacob's video. Just do YouTube Almas Jacob, and you'll know that he talks in Hindi. So if one cannot understand Hindi, maybe you want to turn on the CC, if there is any CC, and you'll be able to read the English subtitles. If not, then at least you can watch what he's showing you on there. But I came to know a lot about Illuminati, Freemasons, and all their agendas, every single thing, by watching his videos. I've watched many other different people's videos where I came to know about their use of all these technologies. Okay, Stephen Greer has talked about how they use directed energy weapons on people like me. This Dr. Richard Boylan, okay, this guy, he has talked about Starseed adults, how these Delta Force, Green Berets, Navy SEALs, NSA, all these people who are doing Operation Stargazer and are in Area 51, Nevada, wherever, they are watching us, and all they are doing is how to break them and super interrogate, how to break and super interrogate. So this is what they are doing with me continuously, right? And so I told you how they have done all these hygiene thing with me. So today I was, after I've finished washing the utensils, and they kept giving me these poop thing. Then I went to, my washer is acting up, and so I had turn it off, and I wanted to turn it back on. But when I wash the utensils, I have my gloves on, and the cabinet that I have to open the cabinet below the sink, I take out the gloves and then I wear it, right? So it's like my bare hands have touched the knob, right? And so I was just processing that, I can, it's okay, I touched the washing machine with the gloves, I didn't touch the bare hand. So it's like, as if that knob is so dirty, like you don't need, it's not disinfected, so now you're touching the. But anyways, every single cycle, the washing cycle, and it's done, I always wipe down my dryer first and then the washing machine. So I don't know, it's because of that thought, or what I had done was I wanted to wash my hairbands, and so I placed it in a small bag, and then I threw it in there. And so I don't know, they suddenly, it's something new I did, they are noticing all that, and that's a nice idea, so they want to show that, maybe because I'm looking at the washing machine, I threw that bag in there. So initially they started to sexually seduce me when I was putting it in the bag. It was a very minor thing. But this is also, they do, that's some other thing that they do. If they like something, they'll start giving me this little bit of sexual seduction or something like that, to appreciate something, like, that's nice, then immediately they stop. Like they will do it for a few seconds and then they'll stop. Then I'm watching the washing machine and they started to give me electric shock, but it's minor on the left side of my brain. Now most of my videos you see for past so many years, it's never on the left side. Rarely they do it on the left side. So they wanted to either whatever the gloves thought I was having at the same time, either they wanted to make the hygiene issue that, oh yeah, good, you didn't remove the gloves and then you touched this. But either way, it wasn't going to matter though. I was to wipe the washing machine from outside anyways. I mean, I usually disinfect everything, the dryer and then the washer. But so anyways, after that, then I was, then I thought, okay, let me go and, turn on the sprinkler. So I removed the gloves and then I'm going to open the door of my garage. So I had touched the doorknob under the sink with the right hand. Now these people did not realize that I did not touch my left hand with that. So I opened the door with the left hand, but they did not realize, but they wanted to make issue about the hygiene because I just had a thought about the gloves and how I touched the doorknob with my bare hand, but I did not process the right hand or left hand. I just said, oh, I touched the knob and I have my gloves on and I touched the washing machine. Oh, it's okay. So they are noticing everything on computer, whatever my mind is processing. And now, so here I go and I have to touch the doorknob, but I have to think, oh, I can use my left hand. It's okay because that's clean. And then with the right hand, I was turning on the sprinklers. Okay. But again, immediately the moment I turned on I opened the garage door with my left hand, they immediately gave me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. So again, they wanted to make issue about hygiene. Then I'm watering the plants while the sprinkler is running. So I had this thing, I'm holding this bucket kind of thing and I'm putting the water in there and then I'm trying to water the plants. And then again, for once only they did shooting needle pain. So they basically wanted to make issue, oh look, your hands are dirty. But hello, when is my hand dirty? Because I'm holding the thing with water and so many times, I mean, the plants are gonna get washed. And anyways, there's so many dust and dirt and then like spiders, like literally spider webs crawling everywhere. Geckos are running everywhere. I mean, insects are running everywhere. Butterflies, bees, you name it, they're all running everywhere. So this stupid thing, like they make issue continuously and they give me shooting needle pains in the right side of my abdomen. And then after that I came inside and I washed my hands and I think my clothes were ready. So I was drying my clothes and all that. And then I came back again to the sink to do something. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to serve something to, oh yeah, I wanted to serve mango to my hubby. So I don't know, they wanted to make it so while I'm washing the hands. Now he had this soda, okay, that we went to this Asian market for the first time. It's in a different city, in a different state. We were visiting that state. It was a different city. We went there and we saw this big Asian market and we thought to just go check it out. And there he saw this particular fruity soda and he wanted to try it out. So he picked that up. And now today he opened the bottle. So I don't know, that empty bottle was where my sink is, exactly next, like across the sink, like, here. So sink is here and right here is a window. And there's a little the wooden pane, something kind of thing where you can put some bottles or whatever you want, plants, bottles, whatever. So he placed that empty bottle over there. And so I'm noticing that. So immediately they gave me shooting needle pain in the right side of my abdomen. Oh, look, as if that is poison. Well, it was his choice to try it. He actually stopped in that particular aisle section. I was, I was walking. Now they started to give me shooting. Now they started to pull the right side of my eardrum. You see how they want to make issue? So I'm not making anything up. They want to humiliate. They want to do all this hygiene programming, healthy food programming. But it's okay for them. Gerald Sosby, ex-FBI agent, who keeps showing cockroaches in my kitchen area because he himself has posted these cockroaches on his website. That, we put cockroaches on the target. We put cockroaches on the target. He calls himself, he calls himself as if he's a target, but he's not a target. He is the criminal. And he's my stalker because he literally, whatever targeting and torture he has done with me, he has posted on his website. Ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosbin. As I'm talking about this guy, they are pulling my right eardrum. They are pulling and pulling, and that is possible only via directed energy weapons. It is only possible via directed energy weapons, as William Burns, CIA director, was saying, I visited India and I got this Havana syndrome. They started pulling my eardrums and whatever. He had all these problems. No, nobody's going to do it on CIA director. What is he talking? All these people are absolutely lying because they are one. They are the UFO cabal. They are the, they are the cabal. UFO cabal, and nobody's going to do it on them. Freemasons and Illuminati people, they are not going to do on their own people. Okay. So they are doing it on me. And so I told you, they wanted to make issue about that particular soda. And then immediately, you see how they gave me shooting needle pain while I was just looking at that soda. Okay, on the right side of my abdomen, they gave me shooting needle pain. And as I'm speaking, they are giving me, in this video, they were pulling the right side of my eardrum. Now they stopped. So we know the criminals, ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby, CIA director William Burns, CIA guy Dr. Robert Duncan, Stephen Greer, Suja Vijayan, Jibin, Elon Musk, all these people, they are Satan worshippers. They are Lucifer. They do witchcraft. They do human and animal sacrifice. They do child sacrifice. They do all these directed energy weapons attacks on people like me, continuous at every single moment. So here also, after the dry was done, I took out the clothes. So what happened was, see, I had wiped down the, now they are giving me one to each on the left side of my legs. Okay, they're like, oh, nice. I don't know what is so nice about it, but so I had washed my hands in the kitchen. Then I took with the clean hands, I tore the towel. I'm wiping my hands, and then while I'm wiping, I'm heading towards the laundry room. And I'm because the dryer is done, it's just my habit or something, whatever, with the same towel, I open the door. So, and then I took out, now they are pulling me my right eardrum again, you see. Oh, why did you use that towel to open that drum? Because see, I already wiped that dryer already, so it's disinfected, it is clean, there is nothing there. Then I'm using that towel. Oh, the towel is bad. Now suddenly the towel becomes bad. The towel is so filled with microorganisms and insects and viruses and mold and God knows what, Suddenly that towel becomes so dirty. So now your door is dirty. You wipe down your hands with that, so your hands are dirty. I don't know, they want to make issues. You see how they started to pull my right eardrum. Oh, why did you use that towel? Because that towel is supposed to be cleaned, because I don't know, they want to make issue. They made, because guess what, I'm not touching some food material here. I don't have to be so vigilant about using that particular towel. Yeah, if it was food, I wouldn't be touching that towel. I mean, it was my own food. But this is not because I'm going to fold clothes, I'm going to put it on some sofa where people have sat, where so many, you're using this remote control, you're using remote control or the phone, okay? And you think every single thing is disinfected in the house? Like every single moment I'm going to go and disinfect every single thing? It's not possible. But you see how, the kitchen towel is so bad. Now you touch the thing, okay? the dryer thing. So now even that is bad. You see how their mentality works? So every single thing is now like, my clothes doesn't have to be disinfected, in that manner, because I'm going to put the clothes on the sofa where probably so many people, I myself have seated, so many times. So like these kind of things I have to go through with them. And so what happened, while I'm folding the clothes, they started to give me very minor needle pains in the right side of my abdomen. It was minor, but they continuously were giving while I'm folding the clothes. And so I have to go think back, oh, now what happened? And so then entire my, when I do the time travel, like time travel in the sense like I go into, I open up all my memory chambers, like what happened? What did I do in the past 5 minutes? Oh, this is what I did. Oh, now so they want to hone into this, right? This kind of dealings I have to do with these people. So we know that Dr. Richard Boylan, NSA, Delta Force SEALs, Green Beret, all these people, they are the criminals. We know that now. And so if they are using directed energy weapons in this video, why can't they use it in Maui fires? Of course they can. If they can do artificial earthquakes, 80 earthquakes in my area, or all artificial, then why can't they do it in Yellowstone or in California, wherever these weird earthquakes are going on? Of course they can. There is this American white guy who's showing videos on how they do weather manipulation. He's literally showing the map of America. He's showing where these satellites kind of things are up floating in the space or somewhere, where through that they are doing this artificial cloud seeding and artificial, just all these weather manipulation things. So anyways, after that, they have been little silent. I mean, they are doing the this pulling eardrums and shooting needle pains. They are doing it all, but not as much as they just had started to bang. Yesterday in the morning they had started, and day before yesterday also they were doing it in the morning. I think usually morning time they did it continuous. I have said all this in my previous video. So, but what I did not mention in my previous video was about August 22nd, I believe. What happened was my mother-in-law came to talk to me. It was evening time, and she wanted to put some hair dye or something. And so I don't know, the moment she started talking and we started talking about it, these people started to zap my vagina. That's it. They just started. So and that was very intense zapping. Okay, now you want to know about all these zapping vagina, you can even look up Dr. Catherine Horton's YouTube videos. She has shown implants in her body. She has spoken about how all these directed energy weapons are done on her to harm her body. She has wore all this aluminum foil all over her head. She has tried Faraday cage, and I think so she tried, or she did talk about it at least. But either way, she has this instrument, and she goes on pointing on her entire body. Oh, I got implants here. I got implants in my vagina. I got implants in my head, on my hands, on my legs, everywhere she's showing. So I don't know if I should trust that lady or not, because she's coming from CERN, and CERN is nothing but the hub of devil, where they are trying to split this universe. They want to have this parallel universe and multiverses, and they have done demonic sacrifice. At least they have shown that. And before the CERN opening, they had shown the entire ritual, Illuminati ritual was done, where they were showing all these demons and fallen angels and these ghosts and like all these interdimensional entities and sacrifice and all these demonic ritual was done, where even mayor and all these high politicians and celebrities had come there to see this ritual before the opening of the CERN, or before opening of the railway that is connecting to CERN or something like that. And anyways, the CERN itself, the logo itself has 666, which is nothing but mark of the beast. So it should tell you what they are working for. So anyways, this is the continuous torture. So So we got to know all these criminals, and so if they are doing all these directed energy weapons attack on me in real time in this video, and they are, because it means that the people who are listening to these videos, they don't care, they're not going to speak up. They know that they are not going to speak up against these crimes, because to speak up against my crime, against a crime that is being done on me about directed energy weapons and witchcraft, it's like literally opening the doors to it can become a movement, like Elon Musk and all these CIA people, all these technologies out there, people are not even aware about it now. CIA guy Robert Duncan talks about improbable synchronizations. Now I'll tell you how they do improbable synchronization. So today, in that Asian food that I cook for my hubby, I had used onions. Usually I don't use onions. Usually I don't. But out of blue, I thought I'll use your onions. So here I use onions. He ate it, and he has mentioned a few times, even when we go to a restaurant, oh, give me some onions. Like, he likes onions. So anyways, these people wanted to make issue. Oh, see, something, if it is out of pattern of what I do, if they realize that something is out of pattern here, then immediately they will act on it. For what purpose? Super interrogation purpose. So to do this super interrogation and improbable synchronizations, as CIA guy Robert Duncan says, that we have the technology to do improbable synchronizations. I don't know, I've told you so many times, like, my food is all different. I cook myself, my food in the fridge I keep separate. I have a separate section in the kitchen area where I put my all groceries and everything, right? My utensils, every single thing is separate. So in the fridge I had kept, now they're giving me a poop, shooting needle pin in my poop. You see how they want to do humiliation, same thing that these people talk about. A montauk.net guy talks about, I don't have the site open here, but he talks about same humiliation and it's the same here. Violent sexual, physical and psychological abuse. Okay, this is what they are doing, psychological abuse right now. And if you think induced crime wave, okay, don't forget about induced crime wave. All these looting of the stores that you are seeing, all this is being done by the very people of these Freemasonic children. There got to be Freemasonic connections to it, and that is why they are not getting arrested. You go ahead, do it, we are here, we are the brotherhood, they call themselves brotherhood. So anyways, now they want to do the shooting needle pain. Okay, so why you used onions? Okay, so you see how they give me shooting needle pain in my rectum as I'm talking about these onion things. So anyways, so I had kept my leftover onion in a Ziploc bag. So I am removing my few vegetables that I wanted to like do stir fry for myself. I didn't realize there was the Ziploc bag, onion Ziploc bag, and so that fell down on floor. So this is how I'm thinking, that because they do all these every single thing that happens in this matrix simulation is like a message, whatever they want to tell me. So it's like, why you use onions, or they wanted to say, you used onions, and so here we're gonna drop it down. I don't know. So at that thought, they immediately started to give me poop, like shooting needle pain in the poop. When I was removing the onions, and when I had already removed other vegetables, I placed it on the counter, and when I was chopping the vegetables, that is when I had this thought, and that is when they gave me shooting needle pain in my poop, and maybe even in abdomen. I don't remember, but whatever. So they did give me that. Then